Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. So today I'm going to do my Project 10 Uses video, and this starts, or updates I guess I should say, on the 18th of every month. There is no particular intro, finale, anything. It's just going to be continual as long as I want to go and continue this. Now I basically try anything in my collection for 10 uses. That could be brand new items that I'm trying to figure out, and pretty much all of these have been new so far. I also want to use items in my collection 10 times to see if I want to keep them or not. Now, if I find that there's something that's really not working for me and I do not want to keep it, I do not have to continue with the 10 uses. I can declutter it as I see fit. But if I really enjoy it and I'm also still trying to get a grasp on it, the 10 uses it is. So let's talk about the things that I have in the project and things that I am rolling out and bringing in. The first one is the Saie liquid blush, and this is in the shade, it's called a Dew Blush, and it's in the shade Rosy. This is absolutely fantastic. It is wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful product. I love the fact that it's like a mini size. I would definitely consider buying more of these. I hope they come out with another holiday set, because this is from the holiday set from last year. I love the big doe foot applicator. I love the fact that it's just slightly tilted and it's got a lot of flat surface on this side. It picks up a good amount of product, but without oversaturating the tip. And you can see the top part of the applicator really doesn't have that much product on it. So I feel like I'm not wasting so much product on this area. It's mostly on the tip of the brush, which is fantastic. I absolutely love, and I will swatch for you, I absolutely love this product. I think it's the most beautiful color. And if I'm going to be completely honest, I have an exact dupe for it, I believe. So I'll swatch that beside it. Not that that is intended in today's video, but I did want to mention, and I am wearing it today. It is the Fenty Beauty Holiday, sorry, it's the Holiday Compact in Double Cheeked Up. And the one that matches this is the shade Peony Dropper. And it's the shade right here, which is super, super similar. You're probably not going to be able to tell much here, but I will swatch them side by side. It is quite similar, and like the feel of it is very similar. Like, I don't know how much, they're not going to be like an exact dupe match, but on the cheek, they look almost identical. How do I say this? The formula and finish feels so similar. The color is not exact. I actually thought it was a little more exact than it is. But I'm going to swatch the other one a little bit more on my hand too. They're super saturated. So you can see the Peony Dropper is a little bit lighter and pinkier. And the Rosy one is a lot more like rosy, almost like peachy rosy. So beautiful. But it may look a little more warm because it's next to a really, really cool tone product. But the feel of these is very similar. The Peony Dropper one is a lot more like when you touch it in the pan, it's very, very liquidy, but it's highly pigmented as well. But this one is more, it is liquidy, but it looks more liquidy. But when you blend it out, it literally blends out to the same finish. So I feel like these are very similar products in the sense that they feel the same going on. Like the consistency is literally the same feeling. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. The Fenty one is slightly creamier, and the Dew Blush is slightly dewier, but very, very, very similar in formula. And that's so strange because this is a liquid dewy blush and this is a creamy product. But as soon as you warm this up, like you stick your finger in that and move it around, you can see just how liquefied that gets, just how wet it gets. So I feel like these are such similar formulas. Let me just see this one. Okay, maybe this is the one that was more similar, the one on the other side, because now I'm swatching it here, and this one's a little more similar to Rosy. But anyway, that being said, the formula itself, it is in completely different packaging, but the feel of the product is quite similar. So if you're looking for something in that realm, or you have tried these and you're not sure about Saie or vice versa, you will like, if you like one, you will like the other because they're so similar in formula. And I'm very, like, I know this is not part of this 10 uses thing, but I'm very, very happy with both purchases. And I really truly thought the color was more similar. So I'm thinking it might have been those two that were the similar ones, even though this is still a little more peachy rosy and this is more pinky rosy. So really enjoyed those. I'm just going to wipe the swatches off so we can continue. But this one has reached the 10 use goal. And if you can't tell already, I absolutely love this. I think it's fantastic. And I would definitely purchase more. And I would highly recommend you try this. Fantastic, fantastic brand. Now, the KVD Lock-It Powder Foundation, that one is right here. And as you guys know, I spoke quite highly of this, and I still speak highly of this. I've used it 11 times out of 10, and I really want to just keep it in to continue using it because I've enjoyed it a lot. I have it on the lower part of my face today and a bit on my forehead. And I just love how it is a powder foundation, so it will give you coverage. I really enjoy the product. I love the packaging. I think it's really beautiful. I love the fact that there's like a stamp, like a wax stamp on the top. There's a beautiful mirror inside, like a nice size. It comes with a puff, a black one, which is awesome. I have dirtied mine, so you will see that the metallic on the red on the inside is a little dirty, so I do have to clean that up. But I will be putting this back into my collection now and pulling it into a future project, but this is a love so far. Really enjoy that, and I would like to repurchase a refill down the road. And then the next one we have is the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer, and that is right here. This has probably been one of my top favorite items in the Project 10 uses so far. I have really enjoyed this, and now I feel like I enjoyed this because I like the fact that it's quite liquidy without being runny. It's so beautiful on the skin. It gives a nice opaqueness without being too opaque. It's almost like a medium buildable. I love the fact that I don't need a lot of this. It doesn't feel cakey on my skin. It blends out beautifully. It's just so wonderful. Yes, the price tag is a little bit higher, but you do get quite a bit of product. 11 mils in this product, and I love this. I think it's fantastic, and I will be repurchasing that. My son is crying, and I'm worried. He just gets upset about stuff really easily. The next is Physicians Formula Butter Glow Concealer, and that is this one right here. It says new. I'm not sure how new this has been. I think I saw someone like maybe 5 months ago, whatever, talk about this. And so I had to pick it up because I really wanted to try the product. I got a shade that was way too light for me, even at my coolest and lightest shade. It is way too pale for me, so I have to add something in that. And that alone is annoying for me because I like to just use one product if I can. Now, do I like being a makeup chemist at times? Yeah, I love adding things together to make like different finishes and different colors and all that stuff. But when I want to try, sorry, I'm very distracted when my son cries. I really want to go to him, but I can't. So my husband is with him. It's all good. When I see a product that's brand new that I want to try and get a full view on, I like to make sure that it's really within my shade range so that I know that I'm trying exactly just the product on its own without any mishmash. This is a very drying concealer. Very, very, very drying concealer. This says Butter Glow. That's all it says. There's no other claims or anything on here. There's no ingredients list, nothing. And there's 5.6 mils of product in here. And I think this was about $20. So if you take this into consideration, which was probably about $50 or $60, and this was $20 and you're getting half the amount, this is actually $40 if you buy the same amount to match this. So in all reality, this is not that cheap of a drugstore product. Would I repurchase? Absolutely not. No, I would not. Because the formula is too drying. It's far, far too drying. I'm not a fan of the fact that, I'm sorry, I'm looking down. I'm not a fan of the fact that it is like cakey feeling. It gives a soft finish, but you can see that it kind of accents my pores. It might look flat up here, but this is a very thick opaque swatch. So when I blend it in, or when I would blend it in, you can see all the texture and lines. I'm not a fan. It like collects in the lines of my eyes, and it's too thick and it doesn't blend out easily enough. I have to mix in a bit of a serum. I'm currently using the JLo Beauty That Glow Serum. I just add a teeny tiny drop to my concealer to mix it in to make it a little more wet, and then it looks really great on my skin. You can also add an under eye under eye moisturizer on top before you do the concealer, just to give that extra hydration. But I just feel like I shouldn't have to fart around with my concealers like that. You know what I mean? So as nice as I wanted this to be, I'm still going to play with it a little bit more, but I feel like it's just a little too heavy, a little too expensive for what it was, and it's not really something that I would enjoy as much as I was hoping I would. I really had high hopes for this, and I think that disappointed me just that much more. So I will continue playing. I only have, so for the Dior, I have 9 uses, so I still need to use that one more time, and let's face it, I'll probably use it a few more. And then the Physicians Formula, I have used it 6 times, so I have 4 more uses with that. So I have used it well enough to see how it feels, how it lays, how it plays on the skin. And so far, that is not one of my favorites in my collection. And I will probably decide if I'm going to keep it in my collection or not. So I will let you guys know down the road, but I do want to give it more of a chance, but we'll see. The next one we have is the Givenchy Givenchy Prisme Libre. All right. And this is the 4-color, how does it say this? 4-color loose setting powder. And this is in the shade 3 Voile Rosé. Looks like this. Really, really beautiful product. You can see there's 4 different colors in here. And the back has a full label, which I absolutely love. You can see all the product. e.l.f. needs to take a little note from this brand, okay? I cannot stand a tiny label, especially if you are of a certain age or you've started off your life with bad eyesight, whatever. Come on, we need a good label. This is a tiny, tiny product, and I can see every word on here, so that alone gets so much points. I love the sleekness of the top. It's very much Givenchy. I need to take off all the fingerprints from the top, but it's just so beautiful. And the product I do have on today, and it looks like this. You see the Givenchy logo on the top, which is where the sifter comes out, which I think is absolutely fabulous. This product is stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. It's finely milled. I love the color selection. I have the shade 3, like I said, and I think it works perfect for me. It brightens up the under eye. It sets all the cream products that I have underneath my eyes. It sets the face too. I have tried it on my entire face, but what I appreciate this for, because of the, first of all, cost of the product and the finely milledness, I like this under my eyes and in my T-zone especially. I think this is fantastic. If you're going to spend your money on anything, these two. Dior concealer and the Givenchy powder, please. I will be buying the full size of this at the Sephora sale, whenever the next one is, April, May, something like that. I will be buying the full size, so this is fantastic. And I really want to keep it in. I really want to keep it in. I just want to continue using it, but I will be bringing in other things. So that one will be going back into my collection, sadly. I will be thinking about it every day. It's so good. All right, now we're bringing in 3 items because I have finished the Stay blush, I have finished the Givenchy powder, and I have finished the KVD foundation powder. So those 3 I've reached my 10 uses on, and we are going to be bringing in 3 new items. The first one is going to be the Uoma Beauty Trip and Smooth Loose Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Light. I love the holographic packaging. I think that looks so trippy and cool. And the shade Light is right here. You can see this one I opened up and I had no idea how to use it. So this is what the packaging looks like. First and foremost, sorry for the fingerprints. I did touch it just prior to this video. Again, a nice big label on there, but the product is like the size of my palm. So, I mean, you're going to be able to fit a good size label on that. Now, when I opened it, there was a huge gaping hole in the center. And I was like, excuse me, what is this? Huge hole in the center. I'm like, how do I get product out of here? There's no sifter, there's no nothing. Then I see on the bottom, it says twist. So when you need to get product out, you twist the bottom and it lets product out the bottom, and then you twist it back up again. I'm not sure I'm gonna like the way that this comes out, and I don't like the fact that it comes with such little amount of product. This was a very expensive item. Does it say you get 10 grams? And this was like $60, 10 grams. So I took this on reference or referral from Johnny Ross because sorry, I'm gonna adjust this. I totally respect his judgment when it comes to makeup. I think he has a lot of experience with products, and I know that he has been gifted a lot of products, and he used to work at Sephora. So I know that and I think Mac, and I know he has a lot of education and a lot of experience with products. And he did say that this is absolutely fantastic and to try it. So that's why I tried it. It looks incredibly finely milled. I do want to touch the product. Oh, this is so finely milled. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's soft. And it covers a lot of, like a tiny little tap covered all the concealer that I had left here. Oh, it's like soft, like butter is not even that soft. Ooh, that is silky. Okay, I'm gonna have fun with that one. I will let you know what I think, but the initial like response to that is good. I feel like I'm going to enjoy that. Now, I did get the shade light. If I feel like this is a fantastic product, I probably would repurchase, but I would need to have points to go against it because I feel like that's a very expensive product. So just make sure that you're minding the cost per unit or the cost per whatever gram or whatever, to make sure that your purchases are worth it and you may be able to find something comparable for a little less money. I'm trying to be a little more frugal this year, so I do want to enjoy the product that I have in my collection. I do like a loose powder. You guys probably have heard me talk about it if you're familiar with my channel at all, how much I am loving loose powders lately and not so much the pressed. Although the KVD one is really, really lovely, I'm sort of leaning away from pressed powders and I would like to get them out of my collection at some point. So especially the drugstore ones. But this one is sold at Shoppers Drug Mart in Canada, and I'm very, very excited to try this. I say Uoma. I'm not sure if that is the correct pronunciation for this. Let me know in the comments. Maybe it's Uoma, but I think it's Uoma. I'm not sure. I've heard it pronounced multiple ways. So let me know in the comments. I would greatly appreciate that. But I will be trying this for 10 uses and I will let you know what I think. I just wanted to make sure you guys are aware to just watch for the cost per unit to see that it's actually worth the price. Now, the next thing I'm going to bring in is the Cali Ray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer. I did pick this up from Sephora on sale. It was like already reduced because it was in a bundle for the holidays, and then it was further reduced to like $29, and then I think there was another 20% off of that for this and a setting spray. And I did want to bring in the setting spray, but I'm actually working on another one that I'm going to be bringing into this project as well as a bonus item, and I have to bring this down because I'm going to forget talking about it otherwise. But this is the Cali Ray So Blown Clean Blurring Primer. And I do want to give this a go for 10 uses. It's a brand new item to me. I've never tried the brand before, and I'm really excited to give this one a go. I don't know what kind of... There's no ingredients or anything on here, so I can't tell if there's like silicone or anything in this. I haven't opened this up before. It looks like there's quite a large spout, so I'll have to be very careful about how much comes out of here. But this one I would like to try, and I will let you guys know what I think in the next update. Next, I'm bringing in the NYX Wonder Stick Dual-Ended Cream Blush Stick, and these have two shades. On one side, we have light peach, and the other side, we have baby pink. This one is the light peach. I'll show you first. It looks like that. And it feels very thick and very opaque. Wow. I have been a fan of the NYX eyeshadows, so I will say if you're looking for a good drugstore eyeshadow, I would highly recommend that. And this is the baby pink shade. This is what the swatches look like, very similar to the Fenty, which I'll actually swatch again. Even though I know Fenty's not in this, it's always nice to have some idea of other brands in case you already have something in your collection that's quite similar. They feel very different, but the colors are practically the same. So if you have the Fenty one, you probably don't need to try the NYX one. If you have the NYX one, you probably don't need to try the Fenty one. So, or if you're looking for one that you don't even have anything of, these have the exact same colors pretty much. The Fenty one is a lot lighter and thinner of a formula, where the NYX one is a very thick, so you probably just need to do like 3 little dots and then blend it out with a sponge or a very thick brush with synthetic bristles, because that will be best for your cream products. But definitely recommend trying out the less expensive version first to make sure the colors work for you. And if you like the colors and you have finished that and you feel like, oh, I want to spend and I really like those colors, if the Fenty one is available, I think it might have been a holiday thing, but if it is available, that one is pretty much the exact same shade. So good to know. As soon as I saw them swatched, I was like, I have that already. But I also bought them around the same time. I got the NYX one in Vegas in August, and then I bought the Fenty one closer to the end of the year, but I hadn't tried the NYX one yet. So of course, I didn't remember I had it. That's what happens. That's why my collection is so big and things are barely used. We're going to talk about one more item and then I will let you guys go. But this is the Beauty Blender Boost 4-in-1 Firming Peptide Setting Spray. Now, as you can see, I've already started to use this. I did want to add this in a little bit sooner, but my update doesn't go up until the 18th. So my goal will probably be to finish this because it probably won't be a full 10 uses. I will say as of today, because I have used it today, this is like a gripping primer as a finishing spray. It is wildly gripping and very cool, and I really enjoy this, and it makes me want to try this product in a full size. I'm not gonna lie. It's not like an all-nighter. You know, the all-nighter setting spray has that like kind of gripping, like you can feel it kind of tug at the skin a little bit when you put it on, but it's not like so bad that you can't really notice it that much. You just know it's falling on your face and then you forget about it. This is more like Oil Slick or whatever it's called, D-Slick. Urban Decay D-Slick, but like ×2. It is quite gripping and quite sucking on the face. Although I enjoy that because I have very oily skin. So that might be a little bit too much if you're looking for just a setting spray that's like just gonna hold your stuff in and your skin is like dry or combination. Probably this would be too crazy for you, but if you have oily skin, please try this. This is absolutely wild, and I'm excited to get my use on this, and I'm considering buying a full size, I'm not gonna lie. So that is the last one I will be bringing in. Oh, no. I lied. I have one more. I forgot to write 2 things down. Oh my gosh. I have one more, and I actually did write this down, and I didn't even think about it. But I am going to be bringing in the Valentino Eye to Cheek Dual Blush and Eyeshadow Party Edition. It just says Dual Blush and Eyeshadow. It's called Party Edition. It's a holiday collection, and it's in the shade 03 Rosa Emozione. I think that's what you say, or Emozione. But I am so excited for this. I love Valentino. I feel like that is just a brand that speaks to me. For some reason, it just, every time I see the Valentino sign, I'm like, it speaks to my soul. When I was in Vegas, I took a picture of me with the sign of Valentino, and I was like randomly taking a picture of this, and I was like, why did I do that? And I have been loving the foundation. I want to get the concealer. I have a few like lip products from them now and a blush. So maybe in the future I will do a full face of Valentino. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see that. But this is the holiday blush, and it's absolutely stunning. I never in my life thought that I would ever own a Valentino blush, so this is very exciting for me. This was discounted. That is why I bought it. And I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get the second one. So this is what the inside looks like. It has a little mirror. It has a beautiful little like hydraulic-y kind of opening. And then it has a little brush in here you can take out, which is so cute if you want to take it on the go. You have a little brush in there, which is adorable because it's not like a pathetic little brush. Like, it feels very soft and it's so cute. Oh my goodness. That is so adorable. So that will stay in there. And then this is what the blush looks like. It's different from anything I own in my entire collection. That is the reason why I bought this one and not the other one, because the other one I have so much product in like that same shade. And this one I do not. I do not think I own anything that looks at all similar to this. Ooh, it's just such a beautiful, soft, subtle lavender pink with a sheen. Oh, it's so pretty. I am very, very much looking forward to using that. So that will be in for 10 uses. Tell me how gorgeous this packaging is. Oh my gosh, so good. So that is what's coming in. Sorry, that is what's coming in to my Project 10 uses. I know there is a lot, but I would like to try a bunch of these things. That being said, I appreciate every single one of you for watching. I hope you have a fabulous day. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.